welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be diving into the new products from Huda Beauty. So today I got up this morning and I opened up my Sephora app. I noticed that Sephora launched the new products from Huda Beauty on the app. So as I'm clicking on it, I noticed that I could actually get it at my local Sephora. Well, it's not technically local. It's about a 45-minute drive there and back to the Sephora, but I was going to go ahead and order them, and because this week's been so hard and I haven't really left the house, I thought, you know what? I just need to get in the car, drive to Sephora, go into Sephora, shop, and kind of look around and enjoy myself. So that's what I did. So I drove down to Sephora, picked these up, got home, and here we are. So let's go ahead and jump into the products that we're talking about. First, we have these adorable blushes. These are called the Glowish Cheeky Vegan Blush Powders. They come in 4 shades and they retail for $21. You get 2.5 grams worth of product. I picked up 2 shades. I don't think it's surprising. I went ahead and grabbed number 1, Healthy Peach, and number 2, Caring Coral. And I was so excited to try these because I absolutely love the formula of these. She launched these soft radiant bronzing powders over the summer, and I love this so much. Now I wear the shade 04 Deep Tan in this because it's a little bit warmer. I'm actually wearing it right now as a bronzer, and I love this bronzing powder so much. It's just been such a great product. When I saw that she was going to launch these, I was very excited. Now, let me show you guys how these compare in size, because there is a size difference. You get 8 grams worth of product in the bronzer and way less in the blush, but that's pretty typical for most brands. Most brands, you always get more bronzer than you do blush. Also, this pan is much larger because there's all different types of sizes of bronzer brushes. So this is like a really good wide pan to accommodate multiple different sizes of bronzer brushes. So I really appreciate the size of these. When it comes to a blush, you don't really need that big of a pan. So these are a great size. I will say I'm happy with the size of these, and I just was so excited about the formula because I love that bronzing powder so much. Now, I also picked up this. This is called the Luminous Pressed Powder. I went ahead and also picked this up in 2 shades. So I picked up shade 06 Medium Tan and 07 Tan Light. So this is the 06 Medium Tan, and this is 07 Tan Light. Oh boy, kids. Full transparency in the beginning of the video, I'm not wearing this right now. Normally I like to save my thoughts about a product in my final thoughts, but I have to let you guys know that I'm not wearing this right now because it was an utter disaster when I put them on, which you will see when I put it on what it looked like. It's just way too glowy. It was like using a highlighter for foundation. It's just way too gluey for me. I had the same experience with the Glowish skin tint. A lot of people loved this. This was launched with these bronzers over the summer, and this multi-dew skin tint is not my favorite alone. It's got so much of a highlight to it and such a radiance to it that it's too much radiance, and it emphasizes my wrinkles and my texture, and it's just way too much. The way I like to wear this is I like to mix this with like a soft matte foundation, but a lot of people love this. FYI, this is a fan favorite. Like, a lot of people really love this product, so just know that. When I applied this on my skin, which you'll see it in the application, I felt like I was like a Christmas tree ball, you know, like the little gold Christmas tree balls that you put on Christmas trees. That's what I felt like. Or maybe like dunked my head into liquid gold. It is so much radiance. It's like trying to use a soft shimmering highlighter. You know how you have some really strong highlighters and then you have some highlighters that are just a little bit of a shimmer. It's like using that as foundation. For me, it was a hot mess. I looked ridiculous. I could not continue wearing it throughout the day. And after I got my makeup on, I decided to go back into the product and see if I could use it as more of like a lightweight shimmering type of maybe more of a soft radiance setting powder, like finishing powder. And it's just a little bit much. So it didn't really work out for me in that regard either. So I feel like this is just going to be a big pass for me. It's extremely glowy, you guys. And it's in my opinion, it's way too much. Now, by the way, this is $33 and it comes in 13 shades. Now, it says that it is a smoothing and blurring luminous pressed powder that gives you coverage without cake and buildable lightweight formula. It's a fragrance-free, transfer-proof, superfine formula that's infused with antioxidants and skin-loving ingredients like Damascus rose oil, vitamin E, red bell pepper extract for a lightweight, natural-looking glow, blurring the pores without settling into the appearance of fine lines. That's all the information about these two new products from Miss Huda Beauty. Let's go ahead and jump into the application so you guys can see my little Christmas tree ball face. And then we will get into the swatches and comparisons, and then of course I will jump into my final thoughts. So let's just go ahead and jump straight into the application. Let's start with the foundation. So I went ahead and went on Huda Beauty's YouTube channel and I watched the video of her talking about both of these products, which I will leave a link to that video in the description box down below in case you guys are interested. In her video, she said that she likes using a sponge. So I'm going to use a sponge to apply it. So I have a sponge here. You know what? I'm going to swatch them on my face because the arm, I'm much darker and it's like fake tan and it's not really gonna, I'm going to have to swatch these on the face. It's hard. With liquid foundation, I automatically know what the color's going to look like on my face because you just get used to it. Powder's a little different. We're going to put 06 medium right here. Ooh, that one is medium tan. That's not a bad color. And then we're going to put 07 tan light right here. Sorry, I'm not trying to. Okay, I think I'm going to go with the medium tan, the number 6. I think the medium tan's going to be a good shade. I think this one might be a tad bit too dark. I'm gonna take my sponge and go into it. She just picked it up and it's dampened, by the way. My sponge is dampened. And she just went like this and then went like this. It's glowy. I can already see the radiance and I feel like it's a little too glowy. I look like I put dripping gold on my skin. This is very golden. This is very glowy. This is very luminous. You can see, I mean, my nose, it looks like it's glowing from the rooftop. I feel like I stuck my face and like dipped it into liquid gold. So this is very, very glowy. I'm going to bring some of it up here along the forehead. I don't think I'm a fan, you guys. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I can tell you right now, I am not a fan. I got to film one more video today and I can't film with this. I'm going to grab the Smith 151 brush. I feel like, oh, I feel ridiculous. I'm going to grab a little bit of this. Oh yeah, I do not like this. I do not like this. I do not like this. Yeah, I do not. I can't even take myself serious in the mirror right now. My nose especially. My nose is like gold. It looks like 24 karat gold. It's like shiny. And here's the thing. I don't feel like the color is bad. It's the golden radiance that's in the powder itself that is just making me look like a Christmas ball. Like I feel like one of those like Christmas balls, like the gold ones that you put on your Christmas tree. That's what I feel like right now. I can't wear this. I am going to take it off. I'm going to put some foundation on and I'm thinking about using this to maybe set my foundation. This looks ridiculous. I cannot go like this. This looks ridiculous. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to wipe this off and I will come back. Oh my gosh. I can't even look in the monitor. It's killing me right now. Oh gosh. gosh. Okay, let me come in close. You guys, look at my nose. Let me turn down the ring light. Look at my nose. I look ridiculous. It's just too glowy and it's like setting. Yeah, no, you guys. No, no, no. I look like I tried to use a highlighter as a foundation. No, 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 no. Okay, this is much better. This I can handle. I just went ahead and put on that Bounce Skin Tint I was talking about earlier. This I can handle. I'm sorry if some of you guys are bummed if you wanted to see how it wears. I know there will be a lot of reviews about this product, but I could not do it, you guys. I looked like a gold crystal ball off the Christmas tree. And there is absolutely no way I could film with that. Especially, you know, it was glowing and beaming off the lights and, whew, no. Okay, let's move on to the blushes really fast. So I did get 2 shades in the blushes. Those of you that know me really well, you'll probably already guess which shades I picked up. I know, I'm very predictable. I picked up Caring Coral. She is so pretty, right? And I picked up Healthy Peach. Did you guys see that coming? Surely you saw Healthy Peach coming. Come on. Oh, it's so cute. Got these 2 brushes. I've rubbed them against a towel, so they're kind of clean. It's just the bristles are kind of stained from the powder. So this is the rougher number 4 brush. I haven't put any powder on. I haven't put any bronzer on. All I did was put on my foundation, and then I put some of my eye primer on and did my brows. That's all I've done. So I'm going to go ahead and put Caring Coral, which is number 2, on this side. Now I'm going in a little bit heavy because I am going to be going in with some powder. These are so pretty. So this formula it's a little bit drier. So I would say the one from Giorgio Armani is a little bit wetter because this is definitely more of a cream. And I love this, by the way. The one from Huda Beauty is a little bit more of a drier formula, but it's still got that creamy texture to it. I would say the ones from Giorgio Armani are more pigmented, but this is so beautiful and so buildable, and I love this. All right, let's grab the Healthy Peach. I'm so excited about this shade. I'm so excited about this shade. The peach is definitely a much lighter shade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use some of the bronzer, which, by the way, I use the shade Deep Tan in the bronzer because it's a little warmer for me, and I love a warm bronzer. I'm going to grab the Smith 154 brush. I've been actually enjoying this brush for bronzer, and I'm just going to kind of like apply a little bit of this along the forehead just to kind of bronze up the skin a little bit. Now the bronzer really brought that peach to life, right? So until I added bronzer, that peach was kind of a little bit invisible on the skin. But man, once I added some bronzer to it, it really, really brought that color out. Now what I'm gonna do is set my face and like my foundation and all that and kind of buff all of this together, which, by the way, the buffing technique was a technique that I learned from Sweet Mel, and I will find a video from her and I will share that video in the description box because she was the queen at buffing. I never even knew about that technique until she taught us all about buffing. So if you are curious about buffing, she has a video on it. I will share it in the description. Okay, so I am back. I have been off camera and back on camera kind of playing with other products for another video, and I wanted to come on here and try the powder as more of a glowy type of setting powder. For example, the one that comes to mind is this one from YSL. Now, I don't think this one has near as much coverage as the one from Huda Beauty, but this gives the skin such a beautiful glow, and it does it in a very subtle way though, so it's not too much glow. It really gives that kind of something similar to like the Hourglass Ambient lighting palette. It gives the nice glow, but it's not too much glow. So I was kind of thinking about maybe applying this like that. We'll see. I don't know. This is a pretty glowy palette. I'm going to take the Smith 103 brush and This one is just a kind of a more wispy. It doesn't have a lot of density to it. It's got some density, but not a lot. And I figured I would just like grab a tiny bit of it like this. And maybe go over my forehead, like right here in this area, just to kind of see if it does work as a glow powder. You can see some of the shimmering effects of that, right? Like right here, you can see it. That's it for the application. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, kind of put everything together. You guys are gonna go ahead and move on to the swatches and a few comparisons, and then I will get into my final thoughts. So I will see you guys then. You guys, now that we've made it through the swatches and comparisons, let me go ahead and get into my final thoughts. Obviously, it's not going to be, you guys already know, I do not like this powder and I do not recommend it. It's just, it's super, super glowy. This product is just not for me. Way, way too much glow, and I'm very curious to see how people like this. You know, I know that it just launched today, so I'm really curious to see if everybody had the same experience I do, or if people fall in love with this, because again, my experience of the skin tint is completely different than other reviews that I've seen from other content creators. And I've also heard a lot of you guys out there say that you really love this. So I'm very curious to see how people respond to this and if it works for them. But oh, it is not for me. Not even a little bit. All right, let's move on to the blushes. Now, I may not have liked that powder, but boy, do I love these blushes. I absolutely love these blushes. You can kind of build it up, but I think my favorite part about these is that it gives the skin a soft shine, and it's kind of that like hybrid product where it's got a creamy, powdery texture to it. Exact same formula as the bronzer. It's exactly the same. So if you love the bronzer, you will love the blushes at the end of the day. I would say that these are probably made the exact same way, but just made with different colors. I just feel like this is the exact same formula. I mean, I haven't looked at the ingredients list, so don't quote me on that, but based on the way that it applied and the way that it looks on the skin, you get great pigmentation, but it doesn't have that oil base where it allows the foundation to kind of look transparent. These are absolutely beautiful. And if you guys were wanting to pick these up, they are fantastic. I can't decide which color I like the most. And I think I like them both equally, because on those days where I want a little bit softer of a makeup look, a healthy peach is just that healthy glow. It's not too much on the skin. It gives some color to the cheek. But the Caring Coral is that pop. That's the color that you would use when you want that pop of color. So personally, I love both of these shades, and I do not regret getting both shades because I don't feel like they look kind of similar, but you can definitely tell the difference between the two. And I just really, really like these. She knocked it out of the ballpark. I fell hard in love with this bronzing powder once I got the right shade. The first shade I bought, I didn't really like it because it was a little bit too gray for my warm skin, and I did not like the way it looked. But then as soon as I bought the deep tan, which is warmer, oh, instant. It was like instant love. That's how I feel about these blushes. Instant love. They are stunning. So that's it for my review, you guys. Sound off down below in the comment section. Have you guys had your eyes on these? Is it something that you guys were interested in? Share with us in the comment section down below. And if you guys are watching this a couple of days after it goes live and you've already used this, I'm very curious to hear everybody's opinion on this, especially if it differs from mine. You know me, I like you guys to share your opinions, especially when it differs, because it's a conversation and we all have different experiences. We all have different expectations from our makeup. We all want something different. So I always love hearing different perspectives on products that I review. So if you bought this and you are in love, share with us in the comment section down below your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in today's video. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you. Bye.